Hey everyone, welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name is Tia and this is Bling and Budgets. Here we do cash stuffing and budgeting with me's and savings challenges and just talking about all things finance and how it relates to real life. So if you're interested in that, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Don't forget to like this video and leave me a comment down below. But today we're just going to be doing a real quick cash stuffing of my regular paycheck, everything that's left over after paying rent and bills, and then a quick Etsy money stuffing with just some of the Etsy funds that I made over the last little bit. So, and then I will stay to the end because I will be debuting a new product that's coming to the shop, which will be perfect for like your New Year's setup. So stay tuned for the end to see that. But let's go ahead and get started. I already have the money set up here, but let's give it a quick count. So we have 300, 50, 20, 40, 60, 80, 10, 20, 5, 10, 15, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, 476, that is correct. So this is going to be super quick. So all I'm doing is my savings, my monthly, yearly savings challenge. So we're finishing October. So I'm going to color this in later because I like to do them on Instagram Reels. FYI, follow me on Instagram if you haven't already. And so we're going to do the 120 and the 80, which is a total of 200. So we're going to do these two $100 bills. And so for the month of October, we saved 1, 2, 3, 4, 20, 40, 50, $450. If you're new, I'm using this binder this year to pay off all my consumer debt. We had a little bit of setbacks throughout the year. I was supposed to be debt-free by the end of this month, but we had some things come up. My fiance had some car issues, which we had to pay for, and we both needed new glasses, so we had to pay for those. Didn't have, that was $1,400 for both of our glasses plus the eye exam, so we didn't just have that offhand, so we had to put it on the credit card. But we're making really good progress. I've paid off multiple cards. I literally just paid off my Amazon card the other day, so that's done. And my one big one that I didn't count in my original debt confession, I told you about it, but it was my business credit card. And it's just been, I need supplies. I need to buy things to keep the business going and, to build the business. And I just don't necessarily see the return of that like right away. So it's still, high. I'm considering, I have some stocks that I have in my Robinhood app. Like that's just kind of my fun play money. It's a substantial amount of money, but it's not like my main investment thing. I have a person that handles all my big investments and everything separate from that. So this is just kind of like my money that I use to play. And if anybody follows stock, you realize Google stock went up way up recently, and I made quite a bit of money on that, and I did sell out of it, and now that money is just sitting in my Robinhood account, and I think I most likely am going to pull that out and just what I made from that and just pay off my business credit card and start from scratch and try to run my business all cash as much as possible. Like I'm not opposed to putting a few things on a card if I really need it for the business, but not just like rack it up like I have been. This mostly stemmed because I had a couple years ago, I think it was 2022, I had an amazing year on my Etsy, my Glitter Party Gold, not my Bling and Budgets one. I have a graduation product that sells like crazy, and I literally made over $30,000 in revenue, or sold $30,000 in revenue that one year, from just that one product. And so I just thought, oh my gosh, this is it now. This is my life, and it's just going to continue. And so like in my off season, anytime like my supplies were on sale, I would just be like, yep, stock up, just buy it. Because I was expecting that, big of a season the next season too. And that absolutely did not happen. And the next season was even worse. So I just think, a lot of people with the economy the way it is right now and expenses, people are not spending, luxury items like graduation confetti. I wouldn't spend $16 or whatever I'm charging for confetti if that was, if I'm struggling to put gas in the car and food on the table. So I get it. I totally get it. But I totally just incurred a lot of expense thinking that busy season was going to keep continuing like that. And it definitely did not. So we are recovering. So I think long story short, I'm probably going to just pay off my business credit card with my Robinhood money. So I will let you know if I choose to do that. But a lot of rambling for that story. But yes, so we put 200 in here, and now we have saved 450, and we are really close to becoming debt free. So that is that. Sorry, that was a really long story for that probably nobody asked for. Okay, and then so what am I doing? Christmas. Since we're in the season where I'm going to start buying stuff for Christmas, I've already bought one thing for my fiance that he wanted. So I'm going to, the $100 a month that I normally put into my Christmas envelope, I just transferred it to my savings account. And I'm going to switch from these placeholders to my in the bank placeholder. So as I keep spending, I can just adjust the amount that I have for Christmas without using, numbered placeholders. So I did have 900. I put another 100. So currently I do have $1,000 for Christmas in there. And I did buy some things that when I do my unstuffing, then I will adjust that to reflect what is really in there for Christmas. Yeah, so since we're at the point where I'm going to be spending all this money that I've been saving all year, I'm not going to do the cash. I'm just going to adjust my in the bank thing because I put everything on my credit card and just pay it out of my account. Okay, so that was that. I need to put aside my money for the boys' chores money. And they will be getting $10 each in a 5 and 5 ones. So 2 5s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So they each get a 5 and 5 ones. So I'll put that aside till I see them. Give that to them. And then the only other thing is everything else is going to groceries. So I'm actually ahead in my gas envelope, so I don't need to stuff it this time, but everything else is going to my grocery envelope. So we have 150, 170, 190, 210, 230, 240, 250, 255, 256. Going into groceries. Okay, so total in groceries, and granted I'm going to be doing an unstuffing right after this, but for now there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 550, 570, 590, 610, 630, 650, 670, 690, 700, 10, 20, 30, 40, 45, 46. So 746 currently in groceries. Okay. And that is it for my personal cash stuffing. I know the ones I pay rent out of are always super boring because most of it goes to rent. So we will be doing a little bit in my business binder for what I've made on Etsy. In that we have 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. So, get my list. I'm just looking at a little notebook off to the side that I wrote everything down. So, my materials and supplies is going to get 60. So 20, 40, 60. And this will just be unstuffed and brought back to the bank to pay on my business credit card. So total we have 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 140. I need to grab a fully funded because I think I will be. I'll probably just do it off camera. So anyway, shipping and packing is just going to get a 10. This is just for any shipping supplies or shipping fees that I have to pay. So we have 1, 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 75, 76, 78, 178, which is really good. Taxes is getting a 20. You know, taxes has 1, 2, 20, 40, 60. My goal is 500 in here because that's what I pay my CPA to do my taxes. Small business shopping is getting 30. I did just buy some fun stuff on Etsy yesterday. From the Orderly Mom, I got a new binder, and then I bought some binder bows from Budgets by Liz, or Budgets with Liz. Super excited to get those. So small business shopping has 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 75, 76, 77, 78. P.O. Box is getting 10. Okay. So 1, 20, 40, 50, 60 in P.O. Box. I still need to just go get one. Canva Pro is fully funded, and there's a fully funded thing in here. Cricut, I will be finishing this today with a 20. So it's $100 for the year, and I don't think this is even due till May. So 50, 70, 90, 100. So when I do my unstuffing, I'll put a fully funded slip in there and then bring this back to my savings account. Amazon is getting 10. So that has 20, 40, 60, 70, 80. And we're trying to save 150 in here for the yearly Amazon Prime membership. Tech and equipment is getting 10. So now tech and equipment is 50, 70, 90, 110, 130. Did I do that right? 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 140, 145, 6, 7, 8. And personal setup is getting the last 10. So we have 20, 30, 40, 41, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. $46 in there. That's it. Miscellaneous has 30, I believe, just in case I go over anything. And Manifest has 105. Okay, so that is it for my stuffing. So now I'm going to show you my new product that's coming to the shop. So I've been wanting to do redo my month ahead bundle for a while. So I came up with this. So I made this bundle for 1 month ahead, and it does have the rhinestones on there. So you can see in this light. But I thought that was super pretty and just simple, clean. And then it comes with, this will be like the standard bundle, and then I'll have an option where you can add additional envelopes if you want more categories. But it has the rent and it has the bling underneath the word, and it says 1 month ahead on the side. You can see that. And then it comes with the tracker. This is all in matte vellum, and it comes with the tracker, and you can put, you know, divide up how much your rent is divided by 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And then so each diamond would be worth that much. That would, when you're done, it would come up with your total of your rent. So you could have 1 month ahead in your rent. So it comes with rent, groceries, utilities, car payment, gas, insurance, cell phone, internet, and subscriptions. So I figured that is a pretty good, covers most of everybody's kind of monthly bills, the stuff that you want to be a month ahead on. So yeah, I just thought it was super pretty with the little rhinestones, and the rhinestones on the envelope. I wanted it to be very minimal, very clean, but with just like a hint of sparkle. And these are like adhesive strips of rhinestones. So this is all like one piece. I didn't like individually do it. So yeah. And then I'm going to offer in a couple different colors. So that's the clear or silver, whatever. And then I also am going to offer gold. Sorry, my chair's squeaking. So I have gold. I have blue. The lighting is not doing it justice how sparkly these are, but it's really pretty. And pink. And then I have to just make them, but I'm going to do just regular cash stuffing envelopes without the 1 month ahead and offer in the bling as well. So stay tuned for those to be put up on the shop, but let me know in the comments what you think, if you're excited for this, if you like it, if you don't, let me know. But yeah, look for that to be posted on the shop momentarily, because I will be doing it today, hopefully. Okay, so that's everything. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. I really appreciate everyone who hangs out and watches and leaves me a comment. I really appreciate you. But yeah, let me know in the comments what you think of this new bundle. I will be offering it as a set with the binder, the dashboard, the envelopes, and the trackers. And then I'll probably just have an option to get like just the envelopes by themselves if you don't want the binder, you want to put it in your own binder. But yeah, I will offer everything together or as just the envelopes and in the different colors. So let me know what you think. I will talk to you guys later and see you in the next one. Bye.